Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Should we wait the signal of our final travel? You know what I mean. It means that the final travel, the last travel of our life, that transition from this mortal world to immortal world, which will be forever. The life in that immortal world, here and after, will also continue forever. So there will be no death of anything, not human beings who will be there, not other things like trees, like mountains, like fountains, like water, fruits, etc., etc. All the creatures which are created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in heavens, and it has been repeatedly said in the Holy Quran by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly. So we have no choice except to believe this. Being Muslim is our faith, and we should believe that whatever has been said in the Holy Quran, because those are the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the interpretation of the Holy Quran is in the form of narrations of the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the last prophet. So, should we wait for that signal? The answer is no. Actually, this is a dilemma with our life, that we spend our whole life for the achievements in this world. We have certain goals. We want to grow financially, reputation wise, and status wise in this world. So we start struggling day and night, and sometimes forget everything. Sometimes, or most of the times, we also forget that we are fatigued and we need some rest, or we should give some time to our relatives, our neighbors, our parents, our brothers and sisters, our friends, etc. So, after completion of our education, which is around, you can say, if you are highly qualified and you have got education at higher level, you may be at the age of 25 or up to 30, and thereafter you start your career. And then, after starting your career, after a couple of years, you also marry with a woman, and if you are a woman, you marry with a man and start your family. You start receiving children, then try to give them best education, and also you are trying to earn more and more for yourself and also for your children, your sons and daughters. It's around 45, less or more. If we don't care ourselves, we don't care about the life which we have to face here and after this life, the life which is perpetual life, as I have narrated in the beginning. So we don't care our health, don't give time to our friends, relatives, etc., etc. What we receive one day is signal of final travel, and that signal is in the shape of you feel uncomfortable, and maybe that is a small or little stroke of heart attack. You rush to the hospital, and then it is diagnosed that you are a patient of hypertension, and maybe also a patient of diabetes as well, because generally these two ailments are detected plus 40. Though there is no criteria now of age, because we have witnessed several patients who are patient of diabetes or hypertension, even their late 20s. But generally, after 40, if you don't care your health, you don't involve yourself in exercises regularly, and also you don't relax, you don't give rest to your body, so you receive this type of signal, and then you feel that, oh, what happens? Oh, what happened? Then, under the guidance of your physician, you start consuming medicines, different type of medicines to control the hypertension. Sometimes you have to opt to uh, bypass if any of artery is blocked too much. Other, and also doctors advise you that go also do some exercise and also take precautions and take diet which is required for you. So you start precautions, and then you also have worries in your mind that maybe I will have someday a big stroke of heart, and maybe I will leave this world. So under this fear, you start living. So rest of your life after 45 or 50, it's not a total satisfactory life. In general cases, most of the cases, not every one, but in most of the cases. So you spend your life under the medical care and taking medicines, etc., etc., and periodical tests of your body, and spend 60 years, 65 years, 70 years, or maybe plus or minus, and then leave this world one day. Go to final travel. What you achieved? I must say nothing. Just you spend your time, but not quality time. So when we can spend quality time, if we take care of everything. Yes, our religion, Islam, that advises us to do something to get earning and spend the life in this world to meet your expenses, necessary expenses. But at the same time, it is also said that offer 5 time prayers, as has been narrated again and again in the Holy Quran. If you find, then also do some type of charity, give sadaqat to deserving people. If you offer prayers regularly, that is also a sort of exercise. But also give some time. Wake up early in the morning. First of all, offer Fajr prayer, and thereafter wear a track suit and go out of your home. Go to some park or somewhere and try to join some group of people. Because in group of people, generally two main benefits are: number one, if you are doing exercise or you are doing walking or jogging, you can do easily because you are busy with your friends there, and also while doing this, you are also talking on different topics. So mind is also relaxed. So spending time with friends is always a blessing. So do that. Come back after around spending 1 hour for exercise. That is requirement and demand of your body, and even, I must say, soul. Then come back and then do breakfast and start your activities, whatever you are doing. Whether you are, if you are doing job, go for job. If you are doing some business, go for business, or some other activities, whatever you are doing, being a professional. And similarly, also take the decisions, being a professional, but relaxing yourself. Don't make anything a matter of life and death because everything will be left here in this world. We will not take our worries with us to next life. All the worries, stresses are attached with this body. When we will leave this body here in this world, which will be lying in the grave, most probably. I'm saying most probably because there are some people who are not able to find a grave even because they die in a situation that their body is not found sometimes. But most of the time, or most of the cases, over this body, mortal body, will be lying in graves, and all worries, all stresses, all ailments, all sicknesses which were attached with this body, we will leave behind in this world. And our soul will travel and transit to the next world, which is forever. There will get new bodies, celestial bodies, which those bodies which will have never any type of this similar problems of worldly bodies, no ailment, no sickness, no feeling of cold, warm, etc., etc., and will spend a life full of layers there. So, and that life is never-ending life. So, what should we do then? Should we prepare for ourselves for that life or only for this life? This life we should spend like a transit life because we have to live here only for some years. Some people will go early, little early, some will go little late, but ultimately everybody has to go. All the prophets have gone, all our ancestors have gone, so we also have to go. This is a bitter reality. So we should prepare ourselves in accordance with the teachings of Islam, in accordance with the commandments given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly in the Holy Quran. And thereafter, the interpretation or practical of those teachings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which are given in the Quran by the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the last prophet, in the form of his narrations, which are called hadiths, and his sunnah, which is called his practical life. And if we are doing that in accordance with that, believe me, we will have also leave all the stresses here in this world as well till the time we are living here. Because our faith will be that all these worries are only for this life. And most of the time, we create our worries at ourselves. We involve in egos and unhealthy competitions with our fellow colleagues, class fellows, fellow business people. And because of those habits, we create many problems for us and also for others. So if we live this life as a transit, keeping in mind that this is the temporary life and transit life, and our graveyard is the great way to other galaxies, certainly we will feel everything positively about ourselves and about other people. Please keep me in your prayers. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.